Do you know of any unusual museums? Where are they, and what is unusual about them? From artificial to natural at the Underwater Museum. Ordinarily, when people think of visiting a museum, they don't imagine having to get wet. This isn't the case at Museo Subacuático de Arte, MUSA, the Museum of Underwater Art in the Caribbean. The museum is located in the National Marine Park off Cancun, Mexico, and Isla Mujeres, where visitors not only need to change into a swimsuit, but also wear snorkeling or scuba diving equipment because the entire exhibition is underwater. 28 feet beneath the ocean surface, visitors will come face to face with life-sized cement statues. The display consists of hundreds of these sculptures, all of which have been modeled on actual people from all walks of life. They pose motionless, frozen in their everyday moments. A man stands beside his desk. A woman looks after her pots of seaweed. A girl lies down in a patch of coral reading her book. And nearby, a couch potato sits watching TV with his remote control and TV dinner on his lap. Although the museum is relatively new, corals have already made the older part of the display their home, as hoped. As time goes by, living organisms settle on the concrete surface that is designed to attract the growth of marine life. Already, tubule worms, jellyfish polyps, and starfish have taken root. Eels gracefully swim around the human forms, and little reef fish have found small hideouts in order to escape from predators, such as the barracuda. The display develops as nature breathes new life into it. The ocean slowly swallows all that is artificial and leaves a living, growing natural reef in its place. It's an ongoing relationship between man and nature that continues as new works are added to the already existing, ever-changing display. The creative force behind the sculptures is English sculptor Jason DeCaires Taylor. He's already added the Archive of Lost Dreams, Garden of Hope, and Urban Reef to the display. Recently, with the assistance of underwater helpers, he added Anthropocene, an 8-ton cement replica of the classic Volkswagen Beetle, aimed at showing the major impact that people and technology have had on our planet's ecosystem. Cancun's Ministry of Environment and its Nautical Association asked for the creation of the display, as they knew that something had to be done about the serious environmental problem they were facing. The display was aimed at taking people's attention away from the area's natural reefs that had been overfished and damaged by storms and tourism. Officials from Cancun's marine park contacted Jason DeCaires Taylor after he had created a small artificial reef near Grenada. Before the project began, marine biologists and underwater experts were consulted. All the statues are made from a special mix of concrete and other materials that prevent any negative effects on the environment. Since drawing attention to the artificial reefs, the endangered areas have had the opportunity to regenerate. Meanwhile, Cancun has a new tourist attraction that attracts around 750,000 visitors a year. Mexico has always been famous for its lively crowds, bright colors, and lost cultures such as those of the Maya and the Aztecs. But visitors can now also enjoy Mexico for its environmental awareness. What is the main purpose of this video? A, to warn people about the dangers of overfishing. B, to draw attention to the MUSA. C, to describe how natural reefs evolve. D, to examine how artists can work with marine biologists.